I've been seeing a lot of conversations online about empaths now being in their villain era. And I know it sounds like kind of funny even saying villain era, but I feel like it's really true. I feel like the moment people start to set boundaries, especially if you were a people pleaser in the past, you could be coming off as very cold or mean. A few of you actually reached out when I released my podcast episode because you mentioned that you really related to this. You've been doing some outgrowing and you're just finding yourself in situations where you're choosing yourself more. And most importantly, you're choosing peace. And unfortunately, that sometimes means you're going to outgrow certain old dynamics. I had to walk away from certain situations that just didn't feel good anymore. And to be honest, it really, really sucked. Sometimes I still struggle with those feelings or I feel very emotional over it because those were situations I really, really cared about. But when energies just don't feel like they're really aligning with you anymore or something feels off, it's important to trust your gut. Because for the longest time, I was kind of ignoring when things felt a little weird or I felt like a little shift or when people weren't happy when I was starting to set boundaries. I would just let things happen and that's on me. Those are things I was allowing and I had to learn through that and realize, enough is enough. I am done being a people pleaser. And if you're not outgrowing old patterns, certain people, or just things that aren't aligning with you anymore, you're going to start to feel stuck. And just remember that self love is respecting yourself enough to know when you should kind of walk away from something. And it doesn't mean you need to have a big blow up. It doesn't mean things need to be dramatic. It's just you are growing. It's actually good to change. And if anyone makes you feel bad for changing, remember that's more on them and they're probably just projecting their own insecurities onto you.